What up, guys? Today in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to start a FiveM server on your RocketNode VPS. So the first thing you want to do is open your browser and navigate to our website, rocketnode.com, and get a VPS if you don't have one already. For this example, we are using an intermediate Virginia VPS, but, obviously the bigger the community, the, higher down in the tier list you want to go, but that's just what we're using for this tutorial. So once you have your VPS, you're going to go into our billing panel right here, which I already have open. And you're going to click on the service, and we're basically going to log into it so we can start the installation process. So let this load. So now once we're here, the only reason it says this is a test product, but yours will not say that. And then we're going to scroll down to the IP address section, and we're going to copy that IP address, open remote desktop, and paste it right there. Username is going to be administrator. If it doesn't already say that, click more choices and then type administrator. And the password is going to be the root password that you set at checkout. Also, make sure the VPS you get is Windows, as we're doing this demonstration on a Windows operating system. So once that's open, you'll see a nice RocketNode background. Only reason it doesn't show is because I have my RDP settings changed to make it the most performant, which gets rid of some of the graphics. But once we're in the machine, the first thing we want to do to get this process done is we want to click type here to search and look up advanced firewall or firewall advanced security. So we're going to click on that app. And then once that loads, we just have to create 4 rules which will allow inbound and outbound traffic to the FiveM server. So on inbound rules, we're going to click that, click new rule. We're going to click port and click next. And then we're going to type for the port 30120, comma, space 40120. And we're going to want to copy this because we're going to have to do this 3 more times. So let's copy those. For this, we're doing TCP. We're going to click next, 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 name FiveM. Boom, done. Now we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to select UDP. So click port, next, UDP. Copy what we, copied before, or paste what we copied before because it's the same thing. Next, 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 FiveM. Perfect. So now in outbound rules, we're going to basically do the same thing. Literally same exact thing. Port, next, copy, next. But now we have to click allow this connection. I don't know why, that's just how it goes. FiveM, finish. And for last time, port, copy, UDP, allow the connection, next, next, FiveM. There we go. So now our thing is totally port forwarded. Our VPS is now ready to accept inbound and outbound FiveM server related traffic. So now we're going to open our browser on the VPS, and we're going to install 2 easy programs which will make this process, even faster. So we want to get WinRar first. Very easy to download. You just click it and follow the instructions. So let's go through this. Let it load. Okay, we're going to click install and click OK. Perfect. So now we're going to X out of this. And now the last thing we're going to get is Notepad++. Download, get the latest version. This just makes editing scripts and stuff on your VPS a lot easier. So let's go through the installer. Perfect. Finish. Now we're going to actually start getting the files onto the VPS for FiveM. So we want to open File Explorer and click this PC, local disk, and make a new folder called FX Server, exactly capitalize how I did it. So we're going to open that. And now we're going to open Chrome as well and go to FiveM.net. Once we're here, you're going to click create your own server, host your own server, and let this load. And we're going to do the ultimate easy setup guide. Perfect. So now we're going to click go to the Windows Server Build listing. We're going to click that. Latest recommended, for some reason, they never really update it that often. So we're going to just click the top one here. So it doesn't say it's outdated, but you could do whichever one you want. Then we're going to open this with WinRar. And then copy these all and drag them right into there. Once that is done, now we could X out of these two. And now we're just going to scroll down in this folder and click on the fxserver.exe. And you'll see it start up. For this tutorial, so pretty much you could sign into your FiveM account for the control panel directly on the VPS, which I recommend doing. But since I'm already logged in on my PC, I'm basically going to copy this link, plug it in here, but we're going to put the VPS IP here. So now, since we allowed those ports before, we could actually control the VPS FiveM server from our own computer. And we're going to want to take that port and also move it over here. Link account. Now we're going to click continue. If you're not logged in, log in, then click continue. Backup password. This is all just basic pxadmin stuff. We're going to click next. Server name. What do you want your server to be called? I'm just going to call it test server. Next. Deployment type. We're going to use a popular recipe. You could do ESXQB core, whatever here, but for this tutorial, we're just going to do the default FiveM. And data location, you could leave this, but to make it easier, I'm just going to call it this and not have the rest of the stuff at the end. And then we're going to click deploy. And we're going to click next here. Now it's going to ask for the license key for this. We're going to open this keymaster, and then we're going to create the key here. So let's sign in. And we're going to click new server. Display name, test, initial server IP, grab that VPS IP, server type, VPS, provider, RocketNode, CAPTCHA, do it, generate, boom. Now you're going to have your key like that. Wait for that to load. Okay, good. So now we're going to copy our key, slam it in the panel, and then wait for this to load. Very fast, configure. We're going to leave this all base because this is just a base tutorial how to get you set up on a VPS. And then we're going to click save and run. And now your server is starting that fast. And now you have a literal full server running on this VPS. You could even see the commands here. It's going to be the same. You know, very easy. Took only a few minutes. Since we have the panel on our own computer, we're going to close out the remote desktop. But if you want to add scripts or anything like that, you would do it in there. And then we could really do any base stuff all in here. Very easy to use. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to join it just to show you guys. And then, you know, after that, that's the basics, you know, and then you could add as many scripts as you want from there. If this was difficult at all, I would highly recommend going with our FiveM game hosting, as it has a much easier to use panel. But, you know, some people prefer the VPS, hence why we're making this tutorial. So we're going to copy the IP, go on FiveM, F8, connect, space, paste the IP, enter. Very easy, and you know, there we go. Let that load. Let it load. Okay, cool. Very fast. Once this loads, here you are. You're in your FiveM server. So obviously it's a test server, you know, but you know, as you add more stuff will appear as in any other server. And you know, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys have any questions or, you know, looking to purchase a service, please join our Discord, make a web ticket. You know, we have many options to help you guys out. So hope everyone has a good one, and thanks for watching.